Welcome to the 1120 BCE Godly Debate.
Zeus and Mr. Poseidon, it's very good to have you with us tonight.
Do I not seem greater? Addressing the great citizens of Greece.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't know Greece.
Oh, God.
He lives in the water. He does not know Greece like I know Greece.
Mr. Zeus, we're going to ask you to not insult your opponent tonight. That's all right.
Says the one with the morals of an alley gorgon.
I have great morals, the greatest morals.
Right.
People
Well,
base their
all right,
morality off
fellas,
of me.
fellas, we're just gonna get right into the questions here. Lots of people think that the current state of Greece is too much in the favor of the gods. There's not enough for humans. Do you see yourself possibly putting limits on your powers to make life a little better for the humans, the non-Olympians?
This is simply untrue. Completely untrue. It is called trickle-down religion, okay? We have us getting the most followers, getting the most donations, and we give that to the people. We give that to the Greek citizens. Why do you think Greeks have the greatest architecture, the greatest engineering? We win all the wars. We win all the wars because the gods help us.
Okay,
I am
Mr.
speaking.
Zeus, that's your minute 30. Poseidon.
Hold on now. I'd like to point out. He said all of the money goes back into Greece, but what about all the money that he's providing to Olympus?
Olympus needs to look beautiful. We need to give all the money to Olympus. Olympus needs more money. We keep on donating, and they provide us with so much. All these gods, they provide us with so much. We receive so much.
But tell me why a god should be ruling over a place where they have no connection, religion, territorial-wise. Why are we dabbling in that? Why is Mount Olympus controlling that?
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. I think we're going to move on to topic number 2. As you know, fellas, we still got one of our own trapped overseas, Odysseus. And the people of Greece are heartbroken, and they want to know if you have any plans to bring him home.
He hates Odysseus. He's the one who trapped Odysseus over there. He keeps on sending huge waves, the biggest waves, the hugest waves I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm the one who's trying to bring him home when he was stuck on Calypso's island. I know Calypso. Calypso's a great woman. Calypso's great. I love her island. I go to Calypso's island so many times. I love Calypso.
Mr. Zeus, you might, Calypso's currently in the middle of some rough allegations. You might not want to...
Those allegations are not true against Calypso.
Mr.
She never did anything to Odysseus. Ask Odysseus. Odysseus will tell you she never did anything that he didn't want done to him. He could always have said no.
Hold on.
Listen, I'm not done talking about how we're going to get him home. He keeps on sending humongous waves. And I had to tell him to even let him leave Calypso's island. I had to tell, Athena convinced me. Athena was like, oh, please, Zeus, let him leave the island. And I said, okay. I let him leave the island. And now everything's up to him.
Now, the only reason why I've been so harsh to Odysseus, he gruesomely killed my son.
He didn't kill him, he just blinded him. Can't even remember his own sons.
Sorry.
Can't even remember his own sons.
Sorry. He blinded my son. Do what that does to a father.
You didn't even remember his name. What's his name?
Polyphemus. Yeah. So, I am willing to make a deal with him. A deal with Odysseus. I will carry him on the nicest and most gentle wave back to us. If he repents and says sorry and apologizes to my dear son.
Apologizing for what? That was a monster that was trying to kill him. We're trying to bring him home. He's trying to make him... Yes, I am.
Gentlemen.
Can we go on to the next question? He's obviously biased on this question. Can we go on to the next question?
You are in front of the whole nation. Let's not refer to members of other people's families as monsters, please. I would like to refrain from that.
He's a dirty dog.
You know what? Since we're bringing this up, what about the Oracle of Delphi list?
So we're just going full in personal attacks. I knew the Oracle at Delphi very well. He was a great guy. I love the Oracle at Delphi.
Oh, a great guy. A great guy.
I was on the
Lord.
scrolls only a few times on the scrolls.
May I speak? Mute him. Mute him.
Muted.
Now, he's saying that the Oracle of Delphi was a great, great man. Do you know how many young Greek boys was on the island? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all.
They were the Oracle students. They were meant to be there. Now you could keep on talking about this. And I know you were also up there. And many kings, many heroes went to the Oracle at Delphi to get their fortune told.
Okay, let's also talk about what he said about his daughter, Aphrodite. What'd you say about her?
Not my daughter. It's not my daughter. She's my sister. She was born from the foam. So you don't even know your own family. You don't even know your own family. And you're coming here. He's forgetting sleepy Poseidon. Sleepy Poseidon doesn't even know his own family anymore. Thought Odysseus killed his son. Only blinded him. Can we go on to the next question, please?
Yes. In terms of smiting, people are getting kind of.
Can I go first?
They don't really like it, and people want to know: are you going to stop the smiting, or is the smiting necessary to you? What is your smiting policy?
My smiting policy. Let's look at what smiting is. Lightning from the sky. Who controls the lightning in the sky?
That's true.
Notice how the only incident has been the Odysseus incident. Very small one, but it's been personal for me. How many smitings a year does this criminal do?
Only the necessary
Muted.
smiting.
Does he let his emotions take control of himself? As a leader, you're not supposed to do that. He lets his emotions take control, and he kills a mortal like they're nothing. You hear that, Greece? This guy right next to me thinks you're nothing, but I think you're everything.
I'm muted.
This is not true. This is insane to even say. It is not just the Odysseus incident. You have drowned thousands, I'm even gonna say millions of people throughout history. Every single time someone goes out to sea and they don't come back, who's in control of those waves? It's this guy. I only smite the people who need to be smited, and the administration before smited way more people. They smited way more people, and you're gonna come here and you're gonna tell me with a straight face that people like...
Mr. Zeus, we just...
There's people who need to be smited, okay? People, and they need to have a leader that they can trust.
People are asking you to stop the smice raids.
I will never stop smiting the people who need smited. He drowns innocent people. Innocent people he drowns.
People. See, he said you need to be killed because he doesn't care. But guess who cares? Poseidon. Vote blue.
Poseidon doesn't even know what it's like to breathe air. This is his first time breathing air.
Mr. Zeus, just one more thing. People would like to know about the Europa allegations.
I don't even know who Europa is. I never even saw Europa.
Mr. Zeus, there's photographic evidence.
Thunder!